Gravity is the invisible force that pulls everything toward each other, shaping our world and keeping us grounded on Earth. Imagine if this force suddenly vanished. Without gravity, everything would float away, like bubbles or balloons. Pencils would drift to the ceiling, and water would transform into floating blobs. Gravity gives weight to objects, making them feel heavy. This weight is crucial for how we move, eat, and even sleep. Imagine trying to hold a heavy book in zero gravity. Everyday objects, from chairs to fruit, rely on gravity. Without it, standing, sitting, or eating would turn into comical challenges. Gravity doesn't just affect us, it influences everything, from mountains to oceans. It's the reason we can walk or drive without floating away. In space, gravity behaves differently. Astronauts float as if they are in a magical world where normal rules of gravity no longer apply. The phenomenon of gravity is not just about staying grounded. It is also a mysterious and fascinating topic that scientists explore every day. So what if all humans lost gravity for just 5 minutes? How would your life change? Stay tuned to find out. Imagine a world where gravity suddenly disappears. What would happen in those first hectic moments? Let's find out what chaos awaits us. At first, people would be confused, some laughing, others screaming. This unexpected freedom of movement can be exhilarating, yet frightening. Everyone would be floating. Little kids might be the most thrilled, soaring around like superheroes. They'll grasp at clouds, feeling as if they've entered a magical world in just seconds. However, not everyone would enjoy this experience. Some adults would panic, struggling to maintain control over their floating bodies in a disorienting scene. As people float higher, the effects of losing gravity become apparent. Drinks spill, papers fly, and belongings drift away, creating a scene of chaos. Some may try to grab onto something fixed, like a tree or a lamppost, scrambling for stability in this airborne state while frantically searching for solutions. Gradually, people start to realize how to move in this new environment. Swimming through air becomes second nature as they navigate with purpose and creativity. As the 5 minutes draw to a close, dread might set in. What happens when gravity returns? Everyone would be bracing for impact, wondering what's next. Imagine a crowded coffee shop as everyone suddenly floats into the air, spilling drinks and dropping cups. Laughter fills the air as people giggle at the unexpected weightlessness. In the kitchen, ingredients float freely as a parent tries to cook dinner. Flour, vegetables, and utensils hover, creating a colorful culinary chaos. In a park, birds start soaring as kids fly higher on their swings, giggling as they reach new heights, enjoying their temporary freedom. Papers and office supplies float around as workers share surprised looks. Instead of panic, there's laughter as everyone enjoys the surreal experience. Pets too are caught off guard. A cat bats at floating feathers, while a dog joyfully chases its own tail, both enjoying the moment of weightlessness. At a grocery store, customers are floating among suspended items. Some laugh while trying to grab floating fruits, transforming shopping into an adventurous game. In a library, books drift off the shelves as readers reach for their favorites, laughter blending with surprise. This unusual moment turns serious reading into a delightful adventure. As gravity returns suddenly, expect a world of chaotic laughter and surprise. With everything crashing down, witnessing this spectacle will surely be memorable. As gravity resumes, people plummet back down, landing in awkward and comedic positions. Laughter erupts as friends help each other up, recounting the chaos. People look bewilderingly at floating objects that had been defying gravity for those 5 minutes. A sense of wonder fills the air as they pick up items cautiously. The experience brings strangers together, sharing stories and laughter as they connect. Community events pop up, where people gather to relive their stories. Some people reflect on their fears during the float. They realize how fragile life can feel. They bond over discussions about confronting their vulnerabilities. Parents explain the brief chaos to their kids, who giggle at the absurdity of floating in midair. The curiosity of children sparks a new generation of imaginations. As people share their wild encounters, many feel inspired to face their day-to-day challenges. The brief experience of weightlessness leaves them craving more adventures. Finally, some sit quietly in reflection, realizing that for 5 minutes, their fears dissolved, and they floated freely. This experience leaves an everlasting impression.